everyone, it's Chris Braverman, and today we are taking a look at my WCW Jakks, or Jakks Pacific, action figure collection. So they're not actually WCW branded, but these are all superstars who have appeared, who have worked for, and were all very successful in World Championship Wrestling. A lot of them have their WCW attires, and others do not. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Here's a back view first, from all the way back here. That's what I need. And then we'll close up. A lot of greats you see there. Slow-mo. And alright, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Before we do that, I found the Buff Bagwell hat that I told you guys about in my WCW Buff Bagwell Toy Biz figure review that I did. Told you that his hat was missing, but I found it. It was in this little bin that I had my Jakks figures in. So welcome back, Buff Bagwell hat. I do have a Buff Bagwell Jakks figure, but this is not for that figure. This is for the Toy Biz WCW Buff. And then I also found my WCW titles from Galoob, the Galoob WCW action figure set. I found these were in their bin as well, and I just wanted to show them off because I'm not sure if I'm doing a Galoob action figure video yet, but you know, just in case, just wanted to show off those belts. How beautiful they look, and dude. Anyway, on to the figures. We'll start off over here. We've got Marty Jannetty in his Rockers attire, and again, all these figures are from Jakks. Alright, before Mattel had the license to the WWE toys, it was Jakks who had the license, and they were making pretty cool figures. Now, my only gripe about the Jakks figures is that they're all pretty much the same height, and they all pretty much have the same physique. Like, let's look at Rey Mysterio, who is shorter than Billy Kidman, and is shorter, way shorter than Scott Steiner. Yet he's huge. He's as huge in physique as Scott Steiner, and just a little bit shorter than he is in action figure form than in real life. So they're not very true to life. The only one very true to life back there is the Big Show. So huge, like the biggest one. And he is actually my favorite Jakks WWE produced figure. So, you know, just look at, everything is all pretty much the same. Everyone's the same height, same physique, you know, when they're supposed to be, or should be smaller. So that's my only gripe about those figures. I love the Mattel ones better now, but we're talking about Jakks and WCW. So here we are, Marty Jannetty in his Rockers attire. He's from the Rockers 2-pack from Jakks Pacific. He's in his Rockers attire. He did work for World Championship Wrestling, just not in this attire. But you know, I put him in here because he was a part of the greatest wrestling promotion of all time, World Championship Wrestling. We'll remove him, and we've got Jim the Anvil Neidhart over here in his Hart Foundation attire. He's from the Hart Foundation 2-pack. We've got Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, worked in World Championship Wrestling under his real name, not as Scott Hall, but just wanted to include him because we all know Scott Hall was in WCW. We've got William Regal, and oh yeah, so some of the figures are not from the same lineup or from the same molding of Jakks. So like this William Regal here, he's like a Titantron edition Regal, you know, with the things underneath his foot. You scan it on the Titantron and then you'll hear a sound or something like that. So that's that. Yeah, he's a Titantron Jakks William Regal, but you know, still William Regal. We've got $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase. Oh, this is from the Classics edition. Okay, there we go. So a lot of them are from the Classics edition, especially DiBiase and Hall and the Hart Foundation and the Rockers, all that stuff. And you know, Billy Kidman is not. Neither is Ray. So I'll just distinguish each one. There's DiBiase. We've got Billy Kidman in his WWE look. You know, so no tank top, no short jeans, just Billy Kidman, WWE. Rey Mysterio, big Rey Mysterio, huge, he's tall, and he's muscular. And in the back there, this is a very rare figure, but I love it so much. It's Johnny Stamboli, Johnny the Bull Stamboli, Very famous for his time in World Championship Wrestling in the Natural Born Thrillers. He also teamed up with Big Vito. They formed the Mamalukes, and they were the World Tag Team Champions. I loved the Mamalukes. I loved Johnny the Bull Stamboli, and I'm glad that I actually have his action figure. We'll bring him to the forefront because this is a figure that not a lot of people even know exists. Like I said, it's very rare, and I'm very happy to even have it. It's my only Johnny the Bull Stamboli collectible that I have, and I'm a huge fan of his. So, what is up, Johnny Stamboli? WCW, great. So, yeah, this is like a one-of-a-kind figure, kind of, sort of. And I'm glad to have it. Over there, we've got Four Horsemen 2-pack. I didn't say Tupac, I said 2-pack. It's Barry Windham with the Four Horsemen t-shirt, and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, holding up the four irregular fingers. We've got Scotty Steiner, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. A pretty cool Jakks produced WWE action figure. I really wish they would make a Scott Steiner figure from Mattel, but that's probably not gonna happen because he has a bad relationship with McMahon and Triple H and the WWE, but I'm gonna hope for it. There's Scotty Steiner, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, part of one of the greatest tag teams of all time, the Steiner brothers, former world champ, former multi-time tag team champion, former US champ, TV champ. He's done it all, baby. Over here, you know who these guys are. The NWO, Kevin Nash with blonde, super duper blonde hair, Scott Hall, and Hollywood Hogan. Alright, and now these guys are like deformed version of figures. Like, I don't know what's wrong with them. But look at their body, how weird Scott Hall is. I don't know what lineup he's from. He's not from the Hall of Fame lineup. He's not from the Titantron lineup. It's just like the weird lineup. I don't know. But yeah, it's Scott Hall, baby. I don't know what's wrong with his posture. Hogan, same thing going on with him. He did come with that boa, which is pretty cool. They're just... their bodies are postured very wrong, but I still like them. I like the figures, you know, they're pretty cool. I think I would use this Hogan for my Mattel figures, maybe, kind of, sort of. But dude, like, fix your back. Stop arching your back. Kevin Nash came out alright. It's very plain Jane Kevin Nash. He's not all that tall either. He's like short. Like, look, like, he's the same height as Ric Flair. Just not even true. Anyway, Ric Flair over here, also from the Hall of Fame classic Jakks lineup. Woo, baby! Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Dusty Rhodes. Another Ric Flair. Brings back memories of the Consortium, when supposedly he became co-owner of WWE, or Raw and SmackDown, whatever he did, I don't know. I think he's a Titantron figure, but that's that Ric Flair. Hot Rod, Rowdy Roddy Piper. With his kilt is removable, his shirt is not. We'll move over these legends to the side so we can, oh, sorry Flair, take a look at the Hitman, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. His attire from the Hart Foundation 2-pack, that time I said 2-pack, sorry. Got King Booker T. I love this figure. This is my favorite, my second favorite Jakks produced figure, period. Like, not even just WCW, but WWE. I love it. With the red attire and the long hair. This is a great, awesome Booker T figure. Booker T, one of my top 10 figs. Excuse me, top 10 wrestlers of all time. As is Bret Hart. Bret Hart's my number 1. We already know that. Back there, we've got the Big Show. I showed you him earlier. He's tall, he's huge. It's a good looking figure. Very detailed, very tall. I like the choke slam, the long arm. Look at the tattoo. Don't fall, please. That always happens to me in my videos. Don't fall. Take a look at the tat and the detail on this figure. That's amazing. He's my number 1 favorite Jakks figure. He's got another one over there. Just a show, baby. Move on over here to Mr. Perfect, the former Intercontinental Champion, former United States Champion, the perfect one, Kurt Hennig. NWO member Marcus Alexander Buff Bagwell. I can't believe they even made a Buff Bagwell figure. Like, that's cray. He's from the Legends lineup, actually. When they were signing Legends deals and making Legends figures, yeah, Buff Bagwell from the Legends lineup. And I highly doubt Mattel would ever make a Buff Bagwell figure, but Jakks rolled like that. Jakks was amazing. Thank you, Jakks, for doing that, for making these awesome figures. His NWO attire, baby. This is when he was the most iconic, when he was in the NWO, when he was with Scotty Steiner. Remember that? The two of them together, many memories. Scotty and Buff. Then over here, we've got another faction. We've got the Radicals, the four guys, the four technical wrestlers who jumped ship from World Championship Wrestling to WWE. They had a hot start. Then Perry Saturn went on to becoming Euro champion. Then he went on to having Moppy. Dean Malenko went on to become lightweight champion, and then seemingly faded away. But these two, Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero, went on to main events, baby. Guerrero became the WWE champion, and Benoit became World Heavyweight champion. Multi-time Intercontinental champions. They were tag champs as well. They had a better run in WWE than Saturn and Malenko did, but you know, I still love all four of them. Back here, we've got Lance Storm, and I'm very happy to have him in Jakks form. And he's different from the other guys too, with the physique. I think he's a Titantron too, just based on the feet. Not sure, but he's not from the same mold or lineup as everyone else. Take a look at Benoit again. Well, better look. Sorry for the plane there. I don't know why they're flying over me right now. Chris Benoit. Now, this is the only other Benoit thing I have aside from the WCW 4 Horsemen 4-pack Benoit. And this one actually came out good. Looks way better than that 4-pack one from Toy Biz. Perry Saturn. He's from the Titantron lineup. I know for a fact. Just look at his body. But he's a pretty cool looking figure. Right? Yep. Titantron. Take a look at the back. Dean Malenko is from the Legends lineup. Did a good job with him. He's just very tall. If you see the Mattel action figure, is very much more smaller. The physique and the height wise, everything. 1,000 holds, baby. Dean Malenko. I love Dean Malenko. Then Eddie. Latino Heat. Viva la Raza. This is his WCW attire, you know. And it's amazing. It's also raining in the background, so sorry for that noise. Over here we've got his nephew, Chavo Guerrero. Some people think that's his cousin, but no, Chavo is actually Eddie's nephew. Eddie is his uncle. It's Chavo. I love Chavo too. Very great cruiserweight. Former cruiserweight champion, tag team champion, along with his uncle, Chavo. And then finally we've got Jamie Noble. The one and only Jamie Noble figure I think ever produced. And I've got it, and I'm glad, because I was a huge Jamie Noble fan in World Championship Wrestling, like when he was Jamie-san, a part of the Young Dragons. Then like when he started teaming up with Evan Courageous. They were a good team. And he made his way to WWE and did wonders in the Cruiserweight division, winning the Cruiserweight title. I love Jamie. So yeah, I love these WCW Jakks figures. The ones that stand out to me most, of course, are Johnny the Bull and Jamie Noble, because it's like their only figures ever produced, and I have them, and I'm glad, and they're very rare, and I'm happy to have them. And Billy Kidman stands out to me too, because that's the only Billy Kidman figure I have. Like, I know there's been more produced from Toy Biz and from Jakks. There's even like a WCW Jakks Billy Kidman with the tank top and the shorts, but I don't have it. So those three are like my crown jewels here, and I love them. But that's it. This is my WCW Jakks produced action figures. I love them, and I hope you like them too. Want to chat about them? Drop me a line in the comment box below. But I am out. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Chris Braverman, and visit the website chrisbraverman.com for more. I've also got stickers, World Championship Wrestling stickers, on my Etsy page. It's etsy.com/shop/9 shop. Tons of WCW World Championship Wrestling stickers. You'll love them. They've been a big hit in the Etsy community. So go check it out. Go buy some stickers. You'll love them. Thanks for watching. See you next time.